Rob, all of this leadership stuff is just great. But how do I remember it and use it? Such a valuable lesson I learned with one of my clients who's a surgeon. He told me that when he walks into an operating room, he wants to be able to recall in the moment or look at something really quickly to remind him of how to be intentional about interacting with his team. As we know, surgeons have to focus on patients, and that's where their energy typically goes. But what we also know is how they interact with their residents, how they interact with the anesthesiologists, with their nurses, has a big impact on patient care and the success of surgeries. So, to put it into terms of what's most helpful as far as recall, I use two things. One is a word and an action. So, a word, let's say patience, that's right, that's one thing I'm working on, reminds you of what you're focusing on, and then action is one thing that you can do to help support your patients. So the action for me would be think before you act. Does not come too natural for a Sicilian. So the word, patience, the action, think before I act. Very simple and a positive habit. The other thing I would say is post it. I'm not talking about Instagram or Facebook, possibly LinkedIn. But what I'm talking about is post it using a literal post it so you're able to remind yourself of what you're working on. Put that post it on your office door, on your iPad, on your computer, on your wallet, in your purse, wherever. But just something that anchors you to remind you of what you're focusing on. What's one way or what's one suggestion you have that could help people remember what they're working on? Thanks for being with me, and I'll see you next time.